Good afternoon, Karen Bonafilio, Inner Realms, Outer Journeys. Hey, we are excited that you are here. I'm very excited. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Lynn. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here with you, Karen. You have amazing guests on your show, and I'm just delighted to be with you today.
And you're
thank you.
First of all, we want to thank everybody who's tuned in. We deep gratitude for that. So we love you and thank you. Also, if we can't get to everybody, just give us grace. We do the best we can. And also, if I say your name wrong, I apologize. And if I get the wrong sex, I also apologize. But sometimes your picture is really small. I called a guy a woman once. But sometimes the pictures are small and I can't tell. So anyway, Lynn, before we start with the ribbons, can you tell us a little bit about you and the ribbons too? Hey, Lori, welcome.
I'd be glad to. So Lynne Juneau, psychic medium. I've been dedicated to doing this really for about the last 15 years, and it's been a long journey and a bit of a crooked road because 3D life keeps jumping in and intervening. But the last few years here in Southern California, it's been easier for me to just be dedicated to it and developing my mediumship. So prior to having more opportunity to do this, I had long careers in sales, especially outside sales, getting in my little car and driving around to accounts, especially all over the Southwest, like California, Arizona, New Mexico. I loved it. I had Indian reservations as part of my territory. I got paid to go to the Grand Canyon and Monument Valley. It was awesome.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. I worked for Leaning Tree Greeting Cards for 12 years, and I'll bet Heidi recognizes that company name. And after that, I have also done private investigations for 7 years in California. I'm not licensed anymore, but farther back in my history.
You're a PI?
I was a PI, for real.
Wow, that's cool. Hey, when I start dating, I'll ask you to check into, I'm just teasing. Not really.
Oh, no. Ladies, I recommend background checks. And if you have any money of your own, really double check. Okay. Just saying. Okay. So, I quit doing private investigations after about 7 years because I became so cynical. And I started seeing everybody in the world as a criminal or a potential criminal. Not good. Oh. So I went into sales where everybody was just a crook. No, just kidding. No, it was much more positive.
Yeah. Okay, tell us a little bit about the ribbons.
Okay, well, a lot of you I see tuning in have seen me work with the ribbons before, and there's 50 of these, and they're numbered and in a particular order. And the reason this came about is part of my journey as a medium was going to Arthur Findlay College back in 2019, and I had the pleasure of meeting Colin Bates, who a lot of you may recognize that name. Wonderful meeting. Have you met him, Karen?
No.
He is the sweetest, kindest man and a wonderful teacher. And while I was, studying under him for a couple of years after that, he said, Lynn, you have such an affinity for color. You should really work with that. So I took these complicated classes in reading auras, and it was just it was too much for me. I couldn't, I can see aura a little bit, but I just couldn't quite get the hang of it. And then this last year, I learned that in the spiritualist churches, there are only 2 types of tools that they will allow to be used to do mediumship. They don't allow tarot cards or pendulums or any of that, right? But they'll allow colored ribbons and
cool.
flowers. And I read flowers too, by the way. Flowers. Well, they're over to the side, but okay. So that piqued my interest. I thought I can combine that with the mediumship. And our producer, Kelly Brickle, when I talked to her about it, she said, there's a terrific guy down in Palm Springs that I interviewed years ago, she tells me, Jeff Jowett, and he's been doing that for a long time. Get a reading from him and see what you think. So
you did?
I did, and he blew my socks off. It was freaking amazing. And he uses a combination of ribbons, which he puts in crisscrosses and patterns down. And then he takes oracle cards and lays those on top of the ribbons and tells a story.
Oh, cool.
He works differently. Hi, Mike. He works differently than I do. Nobody works like this because, y'all, this was a divine download. It seriously was. Because I like to be on, these live shows. And in the UK, ribbon readings are better known. But what they usually do is get a box and throw all the ribbons in there. And they'll let the sitter pull 1 or 2 and read from that. Well, that's untidy and unorganized, and I couldn't hang with that.
They get
wrinkled and dirty, and this is fast, and I keep making it faster and faster to find the ribbons and to put them back, and they're numbered. And then I discovered that the numbers for the positions on here, since I dabble in numerology, they also provided me some of my reading. Yeah.
Very
I
cool.
don't know. Yeah.
Now, do you have the person select the color, or do you select the color?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
All right.
And it makes it more interesting, and then I don't have to work so hard.
Okay. This is true. Yeah, smarter is better. And I follow Lynn all around trying to get a ribbon pull, and I finally did. And I think I might get one today too. But anyway, thank you for all the beautiful comments. We can't comment back to you. I'm sorry, Lynn, I spaced. Do they need to ask a question, or do I just tell you their names?
You can tell me their names. I'm also seeing on the screen and watching the feed.
Okay. Well, I know that Lori Cordova, this is completely new to her. If you'd like to start with her.
Okay. Let me see if I find her.
You're going to have to go way back up. Lori Cordova. Or Lori.
There it is. There it is. I see it. Cordova.
There she is.
Okay.
Thanks,
so
Kelly.
We'll go ahead and dive into this. And all right. So Lori, I'm feeling yellow, orange for you. Yeah. Okay.
Yellow, orange.
Okay. So here's how this works. So I've pulled a ribbon for you, Lori, and I'm going to watch the comments. So if y'all can give me a bit of feedback as we go along, please. And remember, there's a bit of lag time in between the time you type it in and the time we can see it. Okay. And Lori says, you're fabulous. And
Miguel, welcome, Miguel.
Oh, and Charlene Shaz is in the house, medium extraordinaire. And Arnie Layton, I saw him in the background. Hello. And Ascending Universal Butterfly. Mwah. Thank you for joining. And Mike Hall. Woohoo. All right. Back to
Lord.
I'm supposed to be reading. All right.
Yes, you're supposed to be reading one.
All right. Oh, see, She's got a cheering section there, egging me on. All right.
They
So
always
we've
get
got,
excited.
Lori, we've got goldenrod for you, number 27. And you see this gorgeous color, which is like a toned down yellow, a yellow with a bit of orange in it. But this goldenrod, what I love about this is goldenrod is a bit of a lightning rod for positivity. And the energy of this color is very reflective of the mineral citrine, if you're familiar with that. Okay.
Oh, I know citrine.
Oops.
She'll be right back.
It flew out of my hand. I'm not kidding. Okay. This is citrine, right? And it's such a positive energy on that stone that you can use it a lot of the time without worrying about cleaning it up or smudging it, because nothing negative likes to stick to citrine. And this color is very much the same. Okay. So this goldenrod, number 27, what that number tells me is that you have really released and let go of and wound up some old baggage that has freed you up a lot. Would you understand that, Lori?
I'm going to answer for her, yes.
You must know, Lori. Okay.
I know, Lori. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Nadine, I'm so happy you're here too. I'm happy everybody's here.
Me too. Me too. So Lori, this is a sunshiny color. When you ended 2025, and a lot of people would agree with this statement, it was like, good riddance. It was just a really trying year for you, as it was for a lot of people. And you were happy to see it come to a close, because now, especially as we're moving closer to spring, you're feeling lighter and lighter, I hear. And that 27, which reduces to 9, tells me it's really the end of an old era. And like, nice that it's gone. Okay. Lori, I might not have asked you yet for a number between 1 and 50. So help me out here, please. And let me know.
Pick a number, Lori, any number between 1 and 50.
I know it takes a second for it to come through.
You know, she chose 15.
Thank you. Okay, 15. All right, here's 15.
Donna, you're going to have to wait for your number. I know a lot of you want readings. Hold on.
Okay, 15 is aquamarine. And Lori, there's a very emotional, watery connection to this color. A lot of the clearing of old baggage that you did from last year is emotional, if you would understand that. And there's a lot of self-nurturing that comes forward in this number. That 15 reduces to a 6, which is the number of the parent and the number of nurturing. So there's something, Lori, if you have children, it feels like you resolved something connected to children that really has freed up a lot of your emotional energy. Okay. Hey, Sheridan. All right. So you're invited to continue this emotional healing that you have started this last year and carry that forward into 2026, into the summer. Okay. This color actually carries with it a bit of summer vacation energy, like throwing a beach ball around on the beach. If you can get to the ocean and be near the water, it will speed up and facilitate the rest of your healing process, if you would understand that. Okay.
Oh, perfect. Hey, Lori, come to Oregon. We got the coast.
There you go. Oh, it's your birthstone. Fabulous. Aquamarine is her birthstone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. And she lives by a river already. You know, Lori, if you live anywhere too far away from water, don't you feel like a fish out of water? Don't you feel like you're out of your element? Yeah. And the movement, not only the element water, but the movement of the water is really important to your sense of well-being and serenity. Okay?
Perfect.
So you're in the right place, my friend. Thank you so much for letting me work with you.
Okay, I'm going to scroll back and find somebody that has. Oh, can we just start with a number? Because people are giving me their numbers.
Well, I need to know who it's for.
Okay, I don't think this person has ever had a ribbon reading, and it's Soma.
Oh, yeah, I saw that name pop up. Okay, so Soma, did she choose?
Gang. I don't know how to say these names. I apologize. Ganga? Gangan. Soma. Soma.
Did she choose number?
6.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I know, Sheridan, this is really interesting, isn't it? It seriously is.
Sheridan is one of my Okie friends. Mwah. Thank you.
She blows kisses like me. I love it.
I love my Okies. All right, there's the one I'm drawn to for you, and let's pull number 6. And Soma, you have chosen one of the true rainbow colors. The first 7 colors on my wheel are the 7 colors of the rainbow. You know, Roy G. Biv, red, orange, green. Okay, and number 6.
Did you say Roy G. Biv?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll bet the younger people. Do you know what that is,
red,
right?
Orange, yellow. Of course, I taught it in school. That's how you remember the colors of a rainbow. Roy G. Biv.
You pass. You go ahead of the class. All right. Okay. So
Karen. Sorry. I'm seeing people I haven't seen for a while. Good evening, Karen. Actually, good afternoon.
Okay.
Okay. So what you got for Soma?
Soma chose number 6, which is indigo. The second color of the rainbow, and the indigo has to do with the third eye chakra and having your clairs getting activated. Soma, you go deep. You see this deep, gorgeous blue. Soma, there's nothing superficial about you. I would venture to say that you don't like idle chit chat and small talk. It bores the heck out of you. Would that be correct? Because you're a deep thinker. And I also see you at night going outside, looking up at the night sky and getting a lot of inspiration from this deep blue. Must be Amazon. Okay. So, all right. So Soma, you're seeking even deeper serenity, even deeper guidance than you've been getting. And I hear that you are very intuitive. Your clairs are just popping. Would you understand that? And I feel that you're at a crossroads trying to decide how much to pursue that and how to pursue it. But you are definitely psychically talented, and it would be a loss to the world and a one less facet in the diamond that is you if you ignore those abilities, because they're considerable, I hear. Okay. And the ribbon that I was drawn to for you, number 17, is sage. Sage is a really interesting color in that it's a color, it's a plant, it's a spice, and it's also a very wise person. So there's lots of levels of meaning for this, okay? Soma, you have a lot of inherent wisdom. If you were to sit down and read for me, for example, you would be able to plug into your own wisdom, and you would not need a lot of training in what I would call psychic etiquette and not getting yourself into trouble by saying the wrong thing to people. You have natural filters and you have very good guidance, I hear. And that's the other thing you would be able to share with people is that wonderful wisdom. You're also very grounded, even though you're a deep thinker and very philosophical, as shown by that indigo color, and very intuitive. You do have your feet on the ground, and you're good at dealing with 3D life. Would you understand that? Okay. And I'm kind of watching for her comments. Soma.
It's okay. I'll watch for him.
All right. Thank you. I feel that recently, Soma, your 3D life, more practical life, has gotten a bit smoother, and you have your own wisdom and grounding to thank for that. Please give yourself a pat on the back, and know that if you decide to start exploring your intuitive gifts further, you have a lot of protection and a lot of guidance around you. In fact, I feel you have a grandmother in spirit, Soma. Is your mother's mother in spirit? Because this feels like a grandmother energy coming forward to support you in exploring your gifts, if you would understand that, okay? Soma says she's trying to develop your gifts. Yeah, you have a lot of natural gifts. I hear that it's more of a matter of relaxing into them than having to try and putting effort into it, right? Okay. So if your mother's mother is indeed in spirit.
She said, oh, yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. She is lovingly supporting you, and she was gifted herself and didn't get to use it as much as she would have liked. It feels like she kept it on the down low, kept it more hidden, if you would understand that. Okay. Know that she's around you now, and she's going to support your growth in this. All right. Soma, thank you for letting me work with you today. Blessings to you, dear.
Isn't Lynne just the sweetest? I mean, seriously, she's just so, I almost said a bad word. She's so beautiful and sweet. I did.
Wait a minute. That's like an oxymoron. If you're going to use a bad word to say I'm sweet, that doesn't work.
I know, but it's one of my favorite words. I'm going to choose a guy. I'm going to choose a guy. I've been writing down people's names and numbers, you guys. This is really interesting to track. Tony, a gentleman, Tony Sharp, and he has chosen the number 36.
You mean there's a guy in the house? Amazing.
And there's Miguel. There's a few guys in here.
Woohoo! All right, Tony. Tony, come on down, dude.
He said, please, too. There he is. Really nice. Welcome, Tony.
Oh, your mama taught you good manners. Yeah, Vivian loves my laugh. I've heard that a bit lately, Vivian. Thank you. Vivian Ishimaru. Yeah. Okay.
Everybody.
36. Everybody. Kisses. Okay. Tony. Tony with an I, but he's a guy. Oh, that rhymes.
Lynne, don't insult the audience.
Tony, welcome to the show. Yes, K-Weezy is a guy. I know K-Weezy.
Okay, Tony looks like a guy. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Tony, 36, is mauve. And Tony with an I is a girl.
That's a guy.
No, that's her son's picture. That's her son's picture.
Tony, don't mess with us that way.
You're so sneaky, Tony. No wonder you got mauve. Man, I was trying to figure out how to handle that. Woo!
Oh,
okay.
Tony.
All right. So you've got mauve, 36, and that 36 reduces to a 9. This is a beautiful old-fashioned color. This harkens back to simpler times, and we have to go back almost 100 years to get to a simpler time. This is a feminine color that is very soft, very classy. All right. And that is a strong aspect of you, I feel, Tony, that that you've been proud of, that you were kind of raised You were raised, oh, Sheridan says this was her wedding color. Oh, how beautiful. Okay. So this mauve says that for quite a while, you were living up to your parents' expectations and how you were raised and what was ladylike and what was traditional and that sort of thing. But the fact that this is coming up now and it's a 36, I'm feeling that is an era that has pretty much come to an end for you. Oh, that's a picture of your late son. Oh my goodness. Tony, did your son pass last year? And I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh my goodness. I don't think anything hurts more than losing a child. Okay. So I see you, especially in connection with the loss of your son, trying to keep your composure and trying to hold it together. Okay. And you're being guided by spirit to give yourself a big measure of grace, because in this last year, your patience got tried, your nerves were on edge, and you still, most of the time, kept this composure and grace. Would you understand that? Yeah. And December 2025. That's very recent. Oh,
gosh. And the holidays. Holiday time, horrible.
I can feel my heart drop down into my stomach with that. Oh, wow. Okay, Tony. You've done as good as you should, better than you should have expected yourself, as far as keeping your grace and putting one foot in front of the other to get through this. And it hasn't been that long. Okay. Hasn't been that long.
Oh.
You know, I usually don't do this. I'm going to ask you to pick a second color. A second number between 1 and 50. And I'm also going to pull another one for you. So, yeah. Okay.
Tony, another number to pick, please.
All right. And
he hasn't picked quite yet.
That's all right. So I'm drawn to baby blue for you, which totally makes sense. And look at this, 45. I don't have these completely memorized, folks. I just, my mind doesn't really work that way. But this baby blue, again, reflective of your son, reduces to a 9. It reduces to a 9. 2 endings. There's 2 endings being reflected here. Part of it is the actual loss of your son. And see,
she's better than she expected. You guys, thank you for sending her all the love. And
Tony, this is a powerful group who tunes into our programs. And if we're all sending you love, you should be able to feel that, okay? All right, so you've got 2 ribbon numbers that are 9s, 2 types of endings. And part of it is the actual loss of your son, and part of it is going through the first big stage of grief and recovery, which you have done beautifully. You've done beautifully.
Oh my goodness. Lynn, baby blue is the color of her son's service.
Oh, I had my eyes closed. Thank you for reading that. Oh, wow.
I know, you guys, I'm feeling like crying. This is, whew.
Your son feels like he was at his best, a physically strong guy and a really masculine guy, and the kind who would give you a bear hug, probably even more than just, you know, a soft, gentle hug, if you would understand that, Tony. His energy is so warm and so beautiful, and you've sensed him around you already, have you not? When you're dropping off to sleep at night, don't you feel sometimes like he's present in the room with you? because that's what's coming across to me. So in those moments in between waking and sleeping, he's waiting for your guards to drop and trying not to scare you. But he is trying to come through and give you some comfort and trying to communicate with you. So he's asking you to please don't be spooked. You know that he adores you, and it really is trying to come through and comfort you. And there's something about his arms around you in life that it was just this instant feeling like, things are going to be all right. It's that energy that he would project, that if he was giving you or someone else a hug, you feel him every day since he passed. Yeah. Okay. He gave the best hugs. He really did. And he's coming through with more. Okay. More.
And you're getting so much love here too, Tony. Okay. Wow.
All right, Tony, I'm going to leave you with your son's love and blessings. And yeah, so you're very tuned in. Yeah. Very dialed into him. He'll be bringing you more messages. He's not going far. He's a heartbeat away, honey.
He's just a thought away.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Tony.
That was an emotional show today, you guys. How about Karen Berry? And she chose the number 22.
Okay. Karen Berry, and I'm sorry, what number?
22.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It gets intense.
It's a really emotional show today, and my dogs are off the charts.
Oh, well, I invited Spirit to help me. Whoops, 20. Whoop, one over. Okay.
Miguel, I want to do a man. If you're still here, will you give me your number, please? I know the dogs are feeling it. I gave them food. They should be happy, but no, they're running around. They're staring at me. I wish I could put my camera down here so you guys could see my dogs. They are feeling it. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I just got guided to my second ribbon for you, Karen. So what you chose is copper, number 22. Look how gorgeous that color is. I hope it comes across well on camera that way. Okay, and there's our friend Arnie Layton. Okay, copper. It's a master number. And Karen, what this color speaks about is your energy and what you're doing with it. For those of you in the States, and I don't know where you are, Karen, but we used to have these adorable ads for batteries, copper top batteries with the Energizer bunny beating a little drum until he just fell on his face. You know, a lot of us do that. Just go and go and go. Okay. Karen, don't do that. Karen must be in the UK because she spells color funny. Okay.
She's not in the States. She's not in the States.
Yeah, she's in the UK. Thought so. Okay. So you might not have seen these adorable ads, but if you're wearing yourself to a frazzle, this is guidance from Spirit to look at where you're conducting your energy. Let me back up. The cool thing about copper is it has an inherent value, just like silver and gold and platinum, a little less. But the other thing copper is great for is conducting energy, like in copper wiring, has a lot of industrial, very practical uses. Okay. So you're being challenged, Karen, to look at how you spend your energy, just like it's money, right? How much energy is in your energy bucket? Are you letting other people siphon off your energy out of your bucket, Karen?
Don't do it, Karen.
This is the me year, 2026, number one globally. We've left a lot of old stuff behind. 2025 was a 9 year, by the way, Tony. The whole year was a global 9. And you got 2 9s come up. One is about nurturing ourselves. Susan Kramer says in the UK there was a bunny on the Duracell batteries. Woohoo! Thank you, Susan.
Yep.
All right. So, Karen, this is about conserving your energy, but also transmitting it to people who are worthy of it. Frazzled. Yep, thought so.
She's frazzled.
It's your energy. It's your life. It's your free will. I know it sounds like me this year, right? But in a good way, right? Because what I often remind people of, if you're on an airplane and you have an emergency and the oxygen mask drop down in front of you, what are you supposed to do first? Karen? Put it on your own face first so that you don't pass out and then you're useless to everybody around you. So Karen,
Don't be useless, Karen.
don't be useless. You got to go fill up your own cup, right?
Yep.
And recharge your batteries, and then you'll be good to go. Woo, Jennifer Rose, welcome.
That's a nice compliment. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay.
And the second color, the one that I'm drawn to for you, Karen, they just told me number 4 right off the bat. So this is one of the rainbow colors, this gorgeous, almost a Kelly green. And we've got St. Patty's Day coming up tomorrow, if that's meaningful for you. Number 4 is heart energy. Heart energy. Karen, you learning how to manage and conserve your energy is going to lighten up a lot of the stress on your heart. Okay. I'm not a doctor, not a medical practitioner, but I'm just saying in general, this is going to save you a lot of stress and anxiety. Would you understand that? There's a bit of a healing process going on with you right now that you may not be aware of. But your heart is being emphasized, right? The more in touch you are with your heart, the easier these decisions about your energy are going to become. And look how synchronistic spirit is. Okay, copper is a 22, which reduces to 4. And then I drew number 4, the green ribbon for you. So you've got 2 4s going on here. Oh, that's what they're saying. Okay. 4 and 4 is 8. When you master this, when you go through this healing process and learn how to conserve and manage your energy, it will lead to a lot of success for you in all areas of your life across the board. Woohoo! How do you like that?
She says she has massive changes in her life and she's trying to keep up.
Be very picky, be very choosy with what you do with that energy. Don't run down your batteries. I hope that's helpful, Karen. You've got, this is a very positive color. You've got a lot of good things ahead. Just make good choices for yourself. Understand? Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you today.
It's really hard with someone having the same name because when you say Karen, I keep looking, what?
You know, I have one group I go to. There's 3 Lynnes, and we all spell our first name the same way, which is unusual.
That's very unusual. You're welcome, Karen. I hope you wrote that down. Arnie, we're going to go to you because we need a guy. And he chose number 47.
Yeah, Arnie's definitely, I've seen pictures of him. He's definitely a guy.
And
okay.
I keep writing down names and numbers. Trust me, I'm doing it. I'm trying to keep up.
47 he's chosen. Okay. Let's see what 47 is. I purposely don't memorize these. Speaking of conserving my brain power, right? This is a good one.
How many ribbons do you have?
50.
Well, that'd be a lot to memorize. Would be for me.
Yeah, it won't fit in my brain. I'm not gonna show you number 50. It'd be cheating. Okay. So here's 47, Arnie. Turquoise.
Oh, I love turquoise.
Wonderful spiritual color. This is symbolic of the meeting of the earth and the sky. Very, very much connected to the indigenous people and the spirituality around that. And this 47 reduces to an 11, a master number. And in your case, as I'm feeling into the energy of this color and that 4-7, they're showing me the energy is flip-flopping back and forth between 4 and 7, 4 and 7. So that 4 has to do with bases, like home base, where we live, even connected to the land that we may be occupying, and 7, which is priorities. Arnie, I feel that you're in a phase right now where you're really examining your priorities, including like, is this really where I want to be living? Are you contemplating a physical move, perhaps, Arnie? Because it feels like no later than the middle of this year, that's a decision you're going to need to make, if you would understand. 4-7, 4-7. And I'm honestly feeling that a change of geographical location. No,
He says no. Here.
Thank you. If it's a no, I need to hear that too. Thank you, Arnie. So there must be another meaning attached to this. Okay. Not even a different house, huh? Charlene's picking up a move too. All right. Arnie, if not, when you say no, is that no to the basic like town area you're living in? Because what I was picturing is the house itself.
He says maybe a move in what I'm doing.
Okay. Thank you. Just hang on to that and be open to the fact that I don't see you getting up and moving far away, but I'm also gonna stand by the possibility of you moving out of that particular house. If it's a move in what you're doing, I see an expansion. This is one of those sky-related colors. So I see you looking up and wanting to expand on what you're already doing and opening that up. And you're giving yourself a lot of permission for freedom in that creativity. Okay.
Sky is the limit.
Okay. And I'm drawn to the number, I'm drawn to ribbon 11 for you.
That's
I know. It's hot pink.
There you go, Arnie.
Arnie, did we get a nice brown masculine color for you? Oh, no. We got hot pink. Okay. So let's just say that again, because I've read for Arnie before, the divine feminine is really hard at work in your life and enjoying. You're at a place in your life where you have the opportunity and the motivation to just really
I can't. Sorry, you guys are making us laugh. The chat is making us laugh.
Kim Princess.
I know, Kim. Come on, Kim.
All right. Come on, y'all. I'm doing what Spirit tells me to do here. This is another 11, right? We've got 2 11s, really, which are master numbers. So Arnie, you're getting the opportunity to master and understand a lot of what we call the divine feminine, and you're going to have help with that. And yeah, Arnie's not afraid to show his feelings. You know, that's very sexy to us ladies, Arnie. You're on the right track, guy.
It's true.
Oh, this is so fun. You know what, Arnie? I'm gonna let you pick one more because we're going through.
It's kind of fun having someone my own age do this with me too. No offense, you guys.
Arnie, do you have one more number for me?
Arnie, give us a number. Where are you, Arnie?
Uno más, or Arnie.
Well, Arnie's 22.
We just read 22. That's the copper top. That's copper top. Were you paying attention on that one, Arnie? Were you in the house? There'll be a quiz later, y'all. Okay.
Are you sure you weren't a teacher?
At some point, yeah.
Seriously? Yeah. Oh my God, you knew.
Well, we'll talk. We'll talk. All right. So 22 is copper. So same message I gave Karen Berry just a while
I'm
ago.
not choosing that one for me.
This is about conserving your energy and using it wisely and being aware, Arnie, that you're still human. Even if you have superpowers, there's a limit to our energy and time and space in our head, right? So you're being encouraged by Spirit to be mindful of that and be mindful of who and what you give your energy to and take good care of it so that you don't burn out like the Energizer Bunny falling on his face at the end of the commercial. Yes? Oh, Michael Christopher. Yo,
Hey,
how you doing? Okay. So, all right. Thank you so much, Arnie, for being a brave guy and letting me read Hot Pink for you. If Michael Christopher was seeing that, you'll never hear the end of it, I would imagine. Okay. Thank you.
I have Charlene, and Charlene, I wrote really fast. I think her last name's Shaz.
It
Charlene.
is Shaz.
Number's 44.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm writing really fast.
Charlene, you're choosing number 44 again, girl. I'm telling you. Okay.
Charlene, quit choosing that number, I guess. Oh, it keeps coming up. Maybe they like my color.
It's okay. She and I are not inclined to argue with Spirit, and if that's what comes up, then that's what I will read for her. And besides, you know, I forgot to say at the beginning of this, if I pull a color, oh, you're welcome, Arnie. If I pull a color or number and you relate to it, even if it's not your reading per se, then take it, take it and run. Ah, see there, Christine Moraes. She likes 44 too. Okay, Christine.
Very popular.
Listen up. Sky blue, 44. Okay, see this gorgeous color? This is reflective of a clear blue sky with no clouds, no chemtrails, nothing in it, just a pretty clean blue sky and the sense of freedom and the sense that comes, Susan likes it too, the sense of spreading your wings and getting ready to take off for the sky. And 44, yeah, thank you. 44 is another master number and it reduces to an 8. The message of this color and this number is that your success is tied to your sense of freedom. If you're drawn to this color and this number today, folks, it's because you're craving freedom. And instead of having the hesitation that maybe you'll make mistakes and get unbalanced with your life, that the sense of freedom will open up your creativity and allow you to balance better emotionally, is what I'm hearing today. Everybody who's drawn to 44, you need more freedom. You need more time for yourself. You need more freedom of movement and opportunity. So, Miss Charlene, let's see what color I'm drawn to for you today.
Okay, guys, trying to keep them happy over here. There we go.
All right. So, Charlene, we have burgundy for you today, number 12.
Oh, pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous? This is the color of burgundy wine. It really is. And the feeling behind this, it's a very romantic, sensual color. This is a color reflective of sitting in front of a fireplace, snuggling up and cozying up to somebody romantically, if possible. So, Charlene, you're not only craving freedom in a lot of areas of your life, you're ready for some romance. And
what number is that? I need that one. 12.
12.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we'll conserve this one for you also. Yeah, this is 12 reduces to 3, which has to do with self-expression and expressing ourselves in that romantic area, okay? Sensually and otherwise, there's also a serenity that comes with that of being in sync with our bodies and listening to what it is we need and responding to that, because it's too easy these days with all the technology and the gadgets to get tied up in our heads. And I don't think Charlene is especially inclined that way, but yeah, between our cell phones and everything else, yeah, we get awfully involved with our gadgets, right?
Yep.
This is a body. This is a body awareness kind of color. This is even this sky blue is more like electricity and things going on technologically, but not this deep burgundy red. So go ahead and pay attention to those things as well, Miss Charlene, and your success is coming eminently. In the meantime, be good to yourself and listen to your body, sweetheart. Okay? Thanks for letting me work with you.
That girl, she blows kisses like me. Okay, I have written so many names down. I'm just going to put my finger down on the paper and see who I come up with, because this is really hard. So it is Vivian, number 29.
Oh, our friend Vivian Ishimaru.
Yeah, that's in Hawaii, and I hope you're doing better. Yeah, with all the flooding and stuff. So I'm writing them down and crossing them off. I wish I could put everybody up there.
I wish I could too.
I know.
Vivian.
We could stay here for hours, but I don't think Kelly would let us.
Kelly has other shows to jump onto also.
Yeah.
Vivian. Oh, okay. Well, hard not to like this color. And then, I'm sorry?
I was asking Vivian if she was still here.
That's a really good question, because there she is.
There she is.
All right, Vivian, pick a number between 1 and 50, hon. You know how this works.
Yes, she did. 29.
You did? 29? Okay, and I pulled one for you also. Okay, 29. And I pulled 24 for you.
I touched your name, Vivian. Serious, I did. Settle down. Oh, my dogs. Who has dogs out there? Oh.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Interesting is not a good word for a teacher. You know that.
All right. Okay, Miss Vivian. I think of you because I've read Vivian before a little bit. I know you a little bit, and I think of you as being super colorful. So what's interesting about this today, I was drawn to gold for you, number 24. And I feel that as far as the material world in 3D, I feel that things are smooth. Excuse me. I've been talking a while, haven't I?
Take a drink.
Yeah.
You can drink on my channel. I don't care what you drink. Thank you. I don't. I really don't.
Well, it's lemon water, but yeah, okay.
Oh, my doggies.
Okay, so Vivian, good as gold. There, on a material level, it feels like things are well established for you, that there is a nice, steady base that has freed you up to pay attention to the other parts of your life, if you would understand that, okay? And she says she loves the color gold. And that 24 reduces to a 6. You are well cared for and well nurtured. Hey, am I right, Vivian, without getting too personal? Your husband adores you, does he not? I feel like
better.
I'll have to talk to him. Vivian, you are blessed with one of those men that would swim through a moat full of alligators for you to bring you one of those little drinks with a foo-foo umbrella on it. I feel like it is his pleasure to look out for you and take care of you. Even though you're a very capable woman, it's not like that's not the implication. But in a kind of traditional sense, he takes pride in looking out for you. Okay. So I'm glad you understand that. And this is, I know I keep using the word interesting. The color you chose.
You can say interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. Her husband.
Hey.
See, it's so strong that I picked it up in your energy that, yeah, you are well loved, well cared for. And here's that beige. One might jump to the conclusion that beige is boring. I've pulled some really colorful, I've pulled really fab colors for Vivian before.
Sorry,
beige. It's okay. This is more color balance. This is more balance and not rocking the boat for a while. This is about you taking the high road and being diplomatic. I feel that you have a family situation that's kind of brewing and coming together that, if you don't step carefully, could be the kind of thing that could blow up a little bit and cause you some difficulties. However, I also feel that you have a lot of wisdom and a lot of experience with such things, and that you know how to step lightly and carefully, and like picking your way through a minefield with your family. Oh my goodness, Vivian. Yeah. What do you got, a wedding you're putting together? Is this a wedding or some kind of family reunion where people are like, it's kind of that bridezilla energy where everybody wants to run the show and have their way. That's what I'm hearing. Everybody wants to have their own way in whatever this is you're trying to arrange or set up. And
her daughter's getting married in August.
Okay, there it is. Congratulations.
You were spot on, Lynne. Nice.
Thank you. Congratulations, and be careful, Vivian. That's a minefield you're walking across, honey.
I got one more. Let me see who it's going to be.
Okay.
Oh,
hey, Vivian, that 29 is an 11 too.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Michael Christopher, your lucky day. 36.
Okay, Michael Christopher. Hold on.
Hey, it reduces to 9. Got that figured out.
See, she's catching on to this game. Okay.
Hey, while she does that, I want to talk to you guys for a second. So, Lynne, you're off the hook for a minute.
All right.
For those of you that don't know me, my husband is in spirit, and he always comes on to the channel when I'm on and will give me a download and something that he wants to say. And so at the beginning of the show, I was not ignoring you. I was writing down what he said. And he says, sorry, we kind of cuss occasionally here. He's so damn happy for me, for my wife. She survived and is thriving and loves this community, our community. You are supportive. You are a supportive community. Thank you for embracing her. So my husband sends love and gratitude to all of you, as well as me. Thank you.
That was lovely.
He gave me a really nice, I did another video before this and had a completely different message. He always knows what to say before the show even starts.
Wow. Yeah, you're welcome.
Lynne is amazing.
I'm sorry, not to interrupt. Okay, Michael Christopher. Okay, if you think you were going to tease Arnie about getting hot pink, dude, don't bother. You got mauve. You got mauve. All right, so what does this tell us?
Michael and
Michael Christopher, you could, oh boy. Okay, this is not my opinion. All right, quick disclaimer. This is spirit. Tuning into your divine feminine, and you can be as subtle about it as you like, might be in order. And last year, 2025, which was a 9, that started to kind of bubble up to the surface to where how well you understand women and relate to them energetically. Because I know human Lynne, I think of you as, a guy's guy, and no doubt about that. But this divine feminine And the goddess energy is being brought forward as something good for you to explore. Okay. I'll bet Michael Christopher left on that. He goes, no,
No,
never.
he's not leaving.
Okay. So it started coming up for you last year, but since it's coming up today, it's not over. There's more to look at with that. And Spirit is saying you have made progress. You've made a lot of progress as far as your relationships with women and relating to them spiritually and in every other area. Like, and my guides like numbers. You're about 2/3 of the way there, and you got a little more to go. So let me see what other number we can get to clarify this.
Arnie's teasing you, Michael.
I knew it. I knew he would do that.
Okay. Go for it, Arnie.
Wow. Okay. They're pointing out this emerald green, number 20. And that 20, when it reduces to a 2, is a lot about diplomacy. This emeralds are very, very valuable, as we know. Your value. Okay, Michael is confirming that the divine feminine is spot on. Okay, great. So you've already mastered a lot of that. I don't know why they're telling me you're only 66% through mastering that, but this makes you a gem. Mastering this divine. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, what Michael just said, that speaks well for you that you have more women friends. No offense, than men.
Yeah. I would certainly agree with that. Yeah. Sorry. Emerald is a gem. So that makes you
a gem.
Really valuable to the women in your life because they have somebody that they can bounce ideas off of as a friend and not have to worry about things getting strange, and going sideways because you're of opposite sexes. Sometimes those friendships get a little confusing, but I feel with you, that's not such an issue. If a woman is your friend, you're good at keeping it on that level. Okay. And of course, women would be able to sense if that were not the case. We've got, spidey sense for that, right?
We do.
Okay. So enjoy being looked at, Michael Christopher, as a gem in that regard, because not too many men can pull that off. I totally agree with Karen.
It's true.
And thank you for tuning in on the show. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, I wish we could go on. I do. I wish I could do. I know we both wish we could do everyone, but we can't. But her, you can get a hold of her and have this done also. You can follow her and find out where she's going to be next. But I would say get a hold of her and have her reading. It's really fun. And I'm going to tell you, when I followed her all around trying to get a reading. I just wanted to experience this. And when she read for me, it was spot on. It really was.
Thank you, Karen.
Yeah.
You can find me on my website. Also, I'll be on Kaleidoscope of the Soul, my own little podcast, this Friday, again at 10 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. right now in the UK. What else? I won't be doing ribbon readings this week. I'm going to be reading oracle cards, spirit animal cards.
We want you to read flowers.
I'm sorry, flowers? Oh, wait, you have me back? I'll read flowers. Sure.
Okay, we'll have Lynne back and she'll do flowers. Okay, thank you, everyone. We love you all. Complete love for you all. Have a beautiful day.
Everybody.
Oh, Lynne, thank you so much. It was fabulous. It was really fabulous.
Thanks for having me, Karen.
Always.